So let me ask you an absurd question. Is eating a slice of pizza make you a bad person? Does having a slice of cake or sugar, real sugar, in your coffee mean you are morally bankrupt? Of course not. It's a ridiculous idea. It's a terrible idea. Who would ever think that? Who would have the right to come up to a coworker and say, Mary, I'm sorry, but do you know how much sugar is in that bowl of oatmeal? You're a disgusting excuse of a human being. And yet we tell that to ourselves. We think that within our own minds. At least a lot of people did, and I sure as hell did. I used to think I was a bad person based on the foods that I ate. How stupid and crazy is that? But it's not that crazy an idea if we start to think of the mental steps and logic that go along with create this sort of thing. The first step that we have is that we believe this idea that there's a bad food out there. Some sort of food that goes under the category where it's just bad. Don't ever eat it. It's a terrible thing for you. Under any circumstances, you should never eat this food. That's where it starts. From there, it makes perfectly logical sense that if it's bad food, it's bad to eat, right? It's a bad thing to do. And therefore, if we eat it, we're making a bad choice. Okay, yeah, bad food means it's bad to eat, which means it's a bad choice, a bad decision on our part if we consume that sort of thing. And then, of course, if we're making bad choices, what does that mean? Of course, if we're making bad choices, that means we're bad people. It means something's wrong with us. Something is, the wires are screwed up in our heads. Something's not quite right. And then, of course, it just snowballs from there. Well, if I'm a bad person, well, then what does that mean? I don't deserve love. I don't deserve respect. I don't deserve to have happiness and fulfillment in life. How insane is that? I have clients coming to me saying, yep, I work as a nurse, I've saved lives, I've advanced the field of medicine and made the world a better place, but you know what? I just can't see myself as a good person because I overate at lunch. How stupid is this idea? And yet, it starts with this idea of bad foods. So this is why I say there's no such thing as bad foods. Well, bad foods, yes, okay, if it's green and growing mold or something like that, yes, it's a bad food, probably not good to eat it. The signals that I look for, if I eat something that's bad, it's a bad food, it's going to tell me it's bad through some sort of a response, a physical response, not a mental or emotional response, because that stuff is just made up. We are making up our own food misery with this belief that there are bad foods out there. If it's a bad food, it makes me praying to the porcelain gods later on that night. It doesn't make me feel like anything less of a human being because that's something that we are making up, and it is a social and emotional sickness and a disease that simply must be eradicated. I'm doing my best to do it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Be fit, live free.